Hello again, my name is İlknur and welcome to my presentation of week 4. Okay, today I mentioned about the elf and what is elf and what is history and what's the differences between the past and nowadays elf. And then I will make some comments. Okay, so let's start with what is elf. As I mentioned in the past presentations, elf means that English as a lingua franca, right? Lingua franca means that language that's spoken by all over the world. Now it's English and it's global to communicate with other people. It's necessary to communicate people from the other countries, and yes, it means that English is a global language, basically. And now basic history of elf. Sorry. In the past, it's more stabilized pidgin that was used between local people and merchants from abroad. Okay, we know what's pidgin language. It means elf was, by the way, not elf, because lingua franca now English, right? Yes. Okay, but it once was French, and before French it was Latin, and so on. So now I adjusted. Lingua franca once was like a pidgin because it's spoken by smaller social societies, like merchants for trades, of course. But nowadays it's English and it's more global. You know, it have some speakers, many English speakers that speak the language as a native speakers, and second language speakers, and a foreign language. Can you remember? I mentioned about the inner circle, outer circle, and extending circle. I think you remember that, and I remember that. Okay. So nowadays English is more common and is lingua franca concept is now bigger than ever, and it have more speakers from day to another. Okay, so why lingua franca? I mean, why ELF is important, and will I be an ELF-aware teacher? Okay, ELF importance because world is so huge and it has so many people and so many cultures, sorry, and so many countries, so many languages. So all that people should communicate with each other with a common language, right? Because it's inevitable, it's necessary for them, especially if you're a traveler, if you in this sector that trades, and if you always go abroad, and even if you are in your country and you come across with a tourist, and you need to a common language, right, to be able to communicate with him or her. So ELF is important, and it's important also that be an ELF-aware person, not a teacher. I think everyone should be an ELF-aware person, and I will be an ELF-aware teacher in the future because we can't deny the reality. You know, now English is everywhere, and you need to communicate with other people that from other nations, other countries. So you need English, and there are many people use English, right? So health awareness is important also, and as a teacher, as a language teacher, right? Foreign language teacher, English language teacher. Okay, I will mention my students about the health, and maybe I I will make them some activities like role playing and dramatizations as a English speakers from other countries that speak the English as a second language, like Indian or other African culture countries. Now I can remember them. So yes, these activities will be helpful for them because it's a truth. So okay, okay, sorry. That's all. Thanks for your attention and see you next week.